I'm going to introduce the box method for multiplication. So when you're thinking of a box method, you're like kind of thinking like a package, a box. But before we even begin with a box method, let's kind of zoom right back to our place values. So place values, we've got hundreds, tens, and ones. All right, so if I have a number like 5, it's just telling me 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 5 different ones. I'm going to put my 5 in the ones place. All right. If I have another number like 3, it's telling me that that's 3 singles, 3 ones. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my ones place. It's important that we know our place values, all right? So where to place each value. Now for the tens place, these are usually 2-digit numbers. And when I'm saying 2-digit, it would have a ones and tens. Example would be 25. In the number 25, I've got 2 tens and 1 5. All right, which is 20. So like 25 goes this way. All right. So basically what this is saying is I've got 2 tens, which means I have 10 and 10, which make 20. And then I have 5 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and add those together, it will give me 25. If I have a number like 61, I've got 1 ones in 61. And how many tens do I have in 61? I have 6 tens. All right, which means I can grab 10, that's second one, 10, third one, the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth, and I add all of those tens together, it'll give me 60. Okay. And for the hundreds place, if I have a number like 100, not bad. All right, so this is 100. It means I have 100 in there. There are no tens and no ones. If I have a number like 382, this tells me that there are 2 ones, 8 tens, and 3 hundreds in this number. It's important for us to understand our place value, and for the box method of multiplication, we're going to go ahead and use this place value to help us decompose our numbers. So decompose, the word decomposing means to pull apart. Okay. So in a number like 25, I want you taking a look. 25 is the same as 20 because it's got 2 tens plus 5. A number like 63 is the same as 60 plus 1. A number like 100 is the same as 100 plus 0, because there are no tens, plus 0, and there are no ones. In a number like 382, I've got, how many hundreds do I have? 3 hundreds. And how many tens? I've got 8 tens, which is 80, plus 2 ones. All right, so that's me decomposing or pulling apart the number. And if I actually work my way backwards and I try to add all those numbers together, it would give me the number that I've got over here. All right. So for our box method of multiplication, we're going to start by, and notice like in this numbers, this is just 1 digit, all right? 25 has 2 digits, 1 in the ones place, 1 in the tens place. 383 has 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. All right. All right, so for box method multiplication, today we're going to work on 2-digit by 1-digit. All right, so our I can statement, I can multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. I should have written this in words. All right, so here's what I mean. So if I have a number, a 2-digit number, which will have tens and ones, say for instance, I have the number 23. 23, this is my 2-digit number. And I want to multiply 23 by 2. All right, which means I'm going to have 23 2 times. All right, so multiplication is telling me how many times I would have the first number. All right, it means I'm going to have 23 2 times. Okay, so basically, if I'm going to multiply 23 by 2, and I'm using the box method multiplication, I've got 2 digits here, and I have 1 digit here. The number of digits tells me the number of boxes that I'm going to need. So I'm going to start off with, here's what my box method is going to look like. And for 23, in the number 23, I've got 20 plus 3. So I'm going to go ahead and write it here. 20 and 3. All right. I need 2 boxes, 1 per place value. And I'm going to add that, put my plus sign to remind me to add. This 2 here is represented by the 20 because it's in the tens place, and here it's in the ones place, here it's in the ones place. And the 3 right here, that's where you find it. Now with the 2 over here, I'm going to bring it down here. So here's what I'm going to do. I will go ahead and multiply 2 by 20 and write my answer in here in this first box. And then I'll multiply 2 by 3 and then write my answer in this box. Now, if I remember and I can put a plus sign here as well so I can remember to add both products. If I remember my 0 property of multiplication, any number I multiply by 0 is 0, right? So 2 times 0 will give me 0. And 2 times 2 here, which is in the 20s place, that's a 4. All right, so 2 times 20 is giving me 40. And now I'm going to go ahead and multiply this 2 by the 3 over here. And 2 times 3 is 6. Now I'm not done yet because I have to add both products together to get my total, right? So my 40 plus 6, I come out here and write 40 plus 6. 0 plus 6 will give me 6, and then 4 plus 0 will give me 4. So 23 times 2 is 46. And that's me multiplying a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number, okay? And here's another example. I'm going to do this example in blue. So a 2-digit number, I'm just going to pick a random number. 52 times 4. In the number 52, if I decompose it, this would give me 50. And then here would be 2 plus 2. And then 4 is the same. So I've got 2 digits here, and I have 1 digit. The number of digits tells me the number of boxes I need. Okay, so I've got 2 digits here. I'm going to divide here into 2, and I only have 1 digit for the other side. So I'm going to write my 50 plus 2, and I'm going to put my 4 over here. I also want to write a plus sign in here so I remember to add the products. So again, remember the zero property of multiplication. 4 times 0 will give me 0. And this 5 times 4 is actually 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's my 20, which means 50 times 4 is 200. Now I'm going to the next box, and I'm going to multiply my 4 over here by my 2 over here. 4 times 2 is 8. And I'm not done yet. I have to move over to the next step. I'm going to go ahead and add my products. And you can even put an equal sign here to remind you if that's helpful. 200 plus. And if I want to be very specific, this is my hundreds place, my tens place, and my ones place. 200 plus 8, 8 is going to be in my ones place. And notice my plus sign over here. 8 plus 0 is 8. And 0 plus 0, because there's nothing here, would be 0. And then 2 plus 0 would be 2. Therefore, 52 times 4 is 208. And that's using the box method to multiply a 2-digit number by a 1-digit number. And that's it for our lesson for today.